What if I told you that every major global crisis you're watching on the news right now isn't a series of accidents? It's an equation, and the math is almost finished. Most people think wars are fought over politics or ideology. That's just a story told to keep you calm. In the real world, empires fight over land, resources, and six narrow strips of water: the Strait of Hormuz, the Malacca Strait, the Suez Canal. Over 80% of everything you buy, every drop of fuel in your vehicle, and the fertilizer used to grow your food passes through these precise geographical choke points. If just two of them close tomorrow, the global supply chain doesn't slow down, it ceases to exist within 72 hours. And right now, for the first time in modern history, every single one of those choke points is being targeted simultaneously. Here is the terrifying truth the mainstream media won't spell out. The global financial engine runs on debt. Over $300 trillion in debt. For 50 years, that system survived because one dominant currency controlled all international energy trade. That control is breaking. A new block of nations has quietly built overland trade routes, heavy rail networks, and pipeline corridors across the Eurasian continent. Their goal isn't to defeat the West in a direct battle. Their goal is to make ocean dominance completely irrelevant. When you see sudden escalations, military shifts, and proxy battles exploding across the map, you aren't watching random chaos. You are watching a desperate, high-stakes fight to secure physical energy reserves before the monetary system undergoes a forced reset. Which brings us to what happens inside our borders while this plays out globally. When nations realize they can no longer win a war quickly with air power, the strategy shifts to long-term economic attrition. That requires three things: total control over domestic energy and food distribution, central bank digital tracking to monitor and restrict capital flow in real time, and massive human capital. The automated registration systems, the digital ID frameworks, the quiet policy changes around national service, they aren't future concepts. The infrastructure is being installed right under our feet today. They aren't preparing for a crisis that might happen in 10 years. They are building the cage for a crisis that is unfolding right now. The window to understand the board is closing. Look past the headlines, pay attention to where the resources are moving, and prepare your household accordingly. This is the Rabbit Hole Report. Hit subscribe, turn on notifications, and don't look away.